In phase 4, we develop his character traits. The character traits that will make it possible for us to, now listen now, this is important. It'll make it possible for us to keep the Torah with the strictest adherence and fullest integrity that is possible, while at the same time causing the least amount of harm or stumbling to other people. Let me say that again, because this is how I want you, this is my encouragement to you, but I believe it's scriptural that the Father wants us to make it, he wants us to be Torah observant, Torah submissive in the strictest possible sense, with the fullest integrity possible, but at the same time causing the least amount of harm or stumbling to others. Most of us, unfortunately, because we were in phase 3, which was learning and studying the Torah, phase 2, we got so stuck in phase 2, learning the Torah, I got to get the Torah right, that we were not doing it in a way that was respectful to other people's feelings, situations, where they were spiritually. We were just these Torah terrorists. I mean, after all, this is a presidential speech. We should talk about terrorism. But you understand what I'm saying? We were Torah terrorists. We were brutal, beating people over the head with the law. And we had no mercy, compassion, love, gentleness, kindness. What does that sound like to anybody? Maybe the fruit of the Spirit? Okay, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes here. But I want us to understand that that's what we're looking for. His character is the character of the only human being that perfectly walked out all the commandments in the fruit of the Spirit. And so it's my opinion that when we ask the question, well, what does Yahweh think the person looks like that is the type of person he wants to live with forever? Well, I think it's someone who keeps the commandments and does it in the context of the fruit of the Spirit. And that's what we've been teaching. Let me continue. So my point is here is that we are to walk in such a way that treats all those around us with the greatest possible level of consideration and concern. I'm not saying anything in here that hints even remotely about compromise. Well, if I do that, my mother's going to be mad. Well, then your mother will be mad, but do it as gently as you can. Show her that you care about her feelings, but that you're still not going to compromise. But I want you to come over to Christmas dinner. All of your brothers and sisters who've never been together for 20 years now are all going to be at my house, and I can't believe you're not coming. I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I know that hurts your feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I can't do it. Do you understand how I'm talking about this differently? Some of us will be like, well, Mom, it's Christmas. I know. Don't you know that's pagan? I can't do that. No. Show your mom that you care about her feelings and her concerns, but yet at the same time say, but nonetheless, I can't do that. Be strong, but be gentle. Be absolutely full of integrity, but be compassionate. Once you are transformed, by the way, in an area of your character, once you finally have got an area of your character sort of right, it's no longer an issue. In other words, for probably almost all of you, if not all of you, Christmas is not an issue. Once you let it go, you let it go. It's not causing you any more stumbling or problem. Neither is shrimp or catfish or whatever. I mean, once you've let things go, at some point, it's no longer an issue. But there are things that are still issues. And I think we can look at the areas that we still struggle in as areas which are character flaws. Oh, I know that hurts. Usually these are areas where we have the information that we need. In other words, we know what we need to be doing or not doing, but we lack the heart, the mindset, or the faith, the trust to change that area of our character. I'll say that again. These areas are almost always areas that we should know what to do. We have the information that we need. It's not like, well, ignorance is, bliss or something. You know. The information's here. You have the scriptures. You've read it. You're probably very aware of the verses. But yet, you lack either the heart, the character in the heart, the faith, the mindset, the trust to actually step out and make the change. And that's what phase 4 is all about. It takes a maturing, a growing up to do these things.